angry mob tracks down a murder suspect, beating him until police arrives. Jim Nelson live tonight with the brand new body cam video. Jim.
Yeah, Chris, call it street justice, vigilante justice, call it what you want. They were not letting that guy get away. More than a dozen people taking matters into their own hands.
Back up! Hey.
Surrounding a murder suspect outside a convenience store just before 11 o'clock back on June 5th. We now know this is Jerome Lee. About 3 hours earlier, Cleveland police say he killed Billy LeGrone near West 39th and Denison. This is body cam footage of police arriving there.
15 seconds ago. Come on, man, stay with me. Hey, come on, man, wake up.
It wasn't until later that they heard about the mob just down the street. Based on what the group was screaming, these are friends and family members of the victim. Cops trying to keep them calm as they sort things out. Eventually, they decide Lee, the suspected shooter, isn't too hurt to be taken in.
Get off right now. We're moving into my car. Move into my car. Move to the car. Back up. Hey, back up.
They literally form a human shield to bust through the crowd. They're still shouting at the guy and police. They get through the parking lot slowly but surely and to a waiting squad car. Jerome Lee was officially arrested later that night and booked in the county jail. He's since been indicted for the murder of Billy LeGrone.
Good, y'all. This is the Walker Bar for Black Authentic Truth. And man, I feel like you're going to start seeing a lot more of this. What you just saw in that video, in that little news clip, I think that we're going to, because this is the last days, and I just feel like people are starting to get fed up. And that's just the energy that we're dealing with here in this world right now. And I mean, you seen it, like they wasn't having it. Like this brother did what he did. And this just so happens to be their friends, the family members. They not playing that. They was not having that. They beat the brakes off of him, but he was okay. He was well enough to get up and get in a police car. So obviously they didn't kill him, but they did put hands on him. He probably got some bumps and some bruises that we couldn't see. But at the end of the day, I really don't see anything wrong with that. We could change our community, and I'll go back to that riverboat thing. We could fix our community like this, like what you just saw. Now, let me just say, I don't condone violence. I don't condone, going and killing someone. I don't condone getting vengeance. Now, I know how it is where you've been wronged or somebody that you love, something has happened to them and you heard about it. The word is going around who did it and you want to get revenge. You want to go, avenge your loved one. And I feel like the only time where you will be justified and in anything like that will be in self-defense. Like if you want to go off the rip and hurt somebody, but we know like a hypothetical situation, we say it all the time. I wish a nigga would. If he do this or somebody did this to my kids, my mama, my whatever, I don't care. I don't care about going to jail. None of that. We know how it is. In this case, it's crazy because you rarely see something like this. And, when it comes to our community, we're pretty much tight-lipped. And a lot of things go on in our community where it shouldn't go like that. And we depend on another people to police us. And going back to that riverboat situation, it just shows like we are capable of policing ourselves. This is a biblical thing, like literally getting the evil out of your community or dealing with the evil in your community. This happened in Haiti not too long ago. I just read an article also where a brother, he got locked up because he killed the guy that killed his sister. But in Haiti, the residents got fed up with the gang members, pulled them out their houses, stoned them, and then burnt them to death. And I was like, damn, like once again, I don't condone violence. I'm not saying anybody should go and do this, but things like that send a strong message to a knucklehead, to a brother like me when I was young. If I would have heard something like that when I was out there selling dope and doing foolishness, I would have straightened up real quick. I would have heard that the community is putting niggas to death, I would have been like, you know what? This ain't worth it. I'm going to go try to get a trade. I'm going to go try to do what people saying I should have been doing a long time ago. You get what I'm saying? Like, it will send a strong message that the community ain't playing no more. Like, you just can't be up in the community, terrorizing the community, beating up old ladies, robbing people, you know, doing all kind of hellish things in the community and think it would be okay. People getting tired. You know what I mean?